Why do bad thoughts come to our mind? We don't want to, but still, dirty thoughts keep coming in our mind. But why? Mind is our biggest friend, and mind is our biggest enemy. When we follow our mind, then mind leads us astray. And when we balance the mind, then we get everything in our life. We try to stop the dirty thoughts coming in our mind, but the more we stop, the more these thoughts enter us. The more you run away from something, the more that thing will come to you. So don't run away from that thing. Keep balance on. Once a young man came to Gautam Buddha and said to God and Buddha, "Oh Buddha, why do I have so many dirty thoughts in my mind? Come, I don't want dirty thoughts to come in my mind, but thoughts of lust always keep running in my mind, and I am very upset thinking about them. My energy and time is wasted in thinking all these. Because of all these thoughts, I sometimes cannot remain calm, and I always get fascinated by seeing women, can't stop himself." Buddha smiled, and he asked the young man, "Do you know what is this lust?" Then the boy replied and said, "Buddha, I don't know what is lust, but yes, whatever it is a very bad thing." Then Buddha said to that young man, "First of all, you have to understand that whatever is in us naturally is not bad. It is needed in our life in one way or the other. Lust is not a bad thing. It is a feeling in our mind, makes us feel the lack of something or the other. And then we get attracted towards that thing to get that thing. Like if you have lack of money, then you have the desire to get money. Lust will arise. It does not mean that lust is bad, but it is a kind of feeling of need of our mind. And when this need is physical, then we call it sex." The young man said to God and Buddha, "Buddha, I have understood the meaning of lust, but you tell me from where it comes and how it comes." Gautam Buddha said, "That lust does not come from anywhere. It is within us only, and it is necessary to have it. Only then the human race will expand." The young man said, "When it is within us and is also necessary, then why do people say it wrong?" Buddha said, "This is the problem. People have wrongly thought of lust. They try to hide and suppress it. Lust is not wrong, but it is wrong to use lust in a wrong way. People start living for what they like and keep thinking about it all the time, but this is all wrong." Buddha said to the young man, "Do you know that even animals have sex?" The young man replied, "Yes, Buddha, even animals have lust because even animals will take their generation forward." Buddha said, "Then why don't we call the lust of animals wrong?" Said the young man, "I don't know, Mahatma. You tell me." Gautam Buddha said that animals do not use their lust for pleasure. They only use their lust for procreation. Nature has not given enough understanding to animals that they can make lust the basis of their happiness. While man uses everything found in nature for his own happiness on the basis of his understanding, we humans have made sex and lust the means of our happiness. While nature has given us to carry forward our lineage, but humans have made it the ultimate goal of their lives, and it is wrong to let lust go unbridled. Why do we dominate? Why does it become unbridled? Then Gautam Buddha said, "Listen to what I will tell you now. Listen carefully. You will understand the whole game of lust. You will get answers to all your questions. You just have to understand by listening carefully." Then Gautam Buddha tells the young man, "Let's start. Once upon a time, the guru and his disciple lived in an ashram. The disciples used to go daily to the village outside the ashram to take initiation. The disciple who used to go to the village to collect alms, there used to be a river on that way through which he used to go daily to collect alms. One day, he saw a boy hiding behind a tree. He went to the boy and asked, "Brother, what are you looking at hiding behind this tree?" The boy said, "Hey, don't you see what I am seeing?" When he looked at the river, some girls were filling water there. The girls will be 14, 15 years old. The disciple said to the boy, "Oh brother, the girls are filling water there. What is the point of hiding in it?" Then the boy looks at the disciple and says to him, "Hey, you idiot, can't you see what I'm doing? How are those fairies drawing water from the river? Just look at her expressions. Look at her soft body, how her slim waist flexes while lifting the pot, and how her hair is flowing on her waist as if beauty is scattered." The disciple again looks towards the river, and this time he goes on looking. Till now he could not see anything, and he was absolutely fearless. He was not afraid of anything. But now he started hiding and started looking at those girls as if he had committed some crime. And when he was hiding and looking at those girls, then he started trembling from inside, and he said, "This is me, what I'm doing. Whatever I am doing is not right. I should leave here." and then he leaves quickly. Then he reaches the ashram. After going to the ashram, he got busy in his work. But what he had just seen was coming again and again in front of his eyes. The same scene was playing in his mind. His mind was tempted to see the same thing. He didn't feel like doing any work. Early in the morning, he used to leave the hermitage early every day for alms and went to the tree near the river where the boy was already present and used to secretly watch the girls along with him. Now he started doing this every day. His mind was no longer engaged in any work. He was always engrossed in some kind of thoughts. He was also not able to do the work of the ashram properly. He could neither sleep properly nor eat properly. His mind was restless. His mind was tempted to see the beauty of those girls again and again. Even when the guru was giving alms, his mind was lost in some sort other thought. The guru saw these actions of his disciple. Then one day, the guru called the disciple to him and said, "From today, I will also go for alms with you. You and I will go begging together." That's why the disciple refused the guru and said, "No, Gurudev, why are you getting upset? I alone can beg properly." The teacher said to the disciple, "Okay, you go alone to beg." After this, the disciple went out to beg. After the disciple left, the guru also left the ashram and started following the disciple to see where he goes and what he meets. Started following him to see all this. After going a little distance, the guru saw that his disciple was hiding like a criminal behind a tree with a boy and was secretly watching something. The guru also stood behind his disciple to see what his disciple was seeing, for which he is hiding behind the tree like criminals. The guru saw that his disciple was watching the girls hiding behind the tree who were getting water from the river. Then the guru said to the disciple, "Will you beg from girls too?" Hearing the voice of the guru, the mind of the disciple got scared, and he started sweating. He was trembling, as if he had caught red-handed while catching a thief. His condition worsened. He was unable to speak anything. The boy who was with the disciple ran away, which made the disciple even more nervous. Only a few broken words were coming out of his mouth. Did not even dare to make eye contact with his teacher. The teacher looked at the disciple and said, "My disciple is fearless. He is not afraid of anything. But what is this? Where are you staying because of fear?" The disciple said to the guru, "Forgive me, I have no fault in this. That guy cheated on me, but I promise you that after today I will never do that again. Forgive me, Gurudev." Said that, "No problem. But you should keep in mind that we get the same result as we keep company. As we associate, their thoughts enter us, so keep good company so that good thoughts enter you." Then the guru and the disciple returned to the ashram and again started focusing on the ashram's work. He left that way and started going by another way. He used to do his work carefully, but slowly anger developed inside him, and then he started getting angry on other disciples and became restless. Now he did not even eat at the right time. He also used to eat very little food. One night, the guru came to the disciple and told him that you had promised me that you will keep your mind under control. How many times have you broken your promise till now? Hearing this, the disciple fell at the feet of his guru and started crying. While crying, he told the guru, "Gurudev, I have broken my promise many times. Then I make a promise, but every time I break my promise, it is not in my control at all. I try very hard to push all the bad thoughts out of my mind, but I can't do it even if I want to." Then the guru said to the disciple, "Come with me." The guru took the disciple to the garden of the ashram and said to the disciple, "Look, there are some drains here, through which the water of the river is coming to these plants, and this water is flowing continuously. Can you stop the flow of this water?" The disciple said, "Yes, Gurudev, I can stop this flow." Then the disciple picked up the soil and put it on the edge of that drain. That water stopped for a while, and then after a while, water came from the top of that sand. The teacher said to the disciple, "What is this?" This water did not stop at all. Again he picked up some pebbles and threw them into the drain. And then the water stopped for a while, but then after a while, water came out from the top of those pebble stones. Guru said, "Disciple, what happened? The water has come again. You were saying that you will stop it. Can we stop something completely?" Then the disciple said, "No problem, Gurudev, I will stop this water and show you." Then he brought a big stone and put it on the drain. The water stopped. "I have fulfilled your words," the guru smiled and said. "Well, look carefully. The water has stopped. What? It has come out by breaking the drain behind and is flowing from side to side. And look carefully, it has also come in front of this stone. And this water will change its course and flow forward again. Then after some time, the same thing happened. Then the guru explained to the disciple, same is happening with you too. You are trying again and again, trying harder and harder, but every time your effort is breaking and it will always keep breaking. For the stone is your effort, and this water is your thoughts. No matter how big a stone you put, the water will find its way. Seeing this, the disciple asked, "O Gurudev, is there no way by which I can get rid of dirty thoughts?" The Guru said, "There is a way. This water is coming from the river, which is giving you only change the course of this water from there." The Guru took the disciple to a river from where water was coming to that garden. The Guru said to the disciple, "That water is going from this river. If we block the way from where the water is going to the garden, then can't we stop the water?" The disciple said, "Yes, Gurudev, it can definitely happen. I shut off this water from here, then water will not go to the drain in front, and then water will not go to the garden." The teacher said, "Disciple, if there is no water in the garden, if it goes, then from where will the trees and plants get water? Those trees and plants need water." Then the disciple thought and said, "This thing never crossed my mind. It is also necessary for this water to go to the garden." Guru said, "And there are some of those trees and plants which need water daily. It will wither and die. We will have to open the water." After listening to the Guru, the disciple opened the way for water. Then the Guru asked, "What will happen if we divert all the water of this river towards the garden?" The disciple replied, "Gurudev, there are trees and plants too. When over there, they will all melt away and there will be nothing left." The Guru smiled and said, "You understand this. We don't have to stop anything. Just always have to maintain balance. Plants are destroyed by less water, and plants are also destroyed by excess water. Our life runs on balance." Guru said to the disciple, "If I tell you something that you should not think about mangoes, then whose picture will come first in your mind?" The master said, "When we try to stop the impure thoughts by force, they enter us more strongly. That's why we should never try to suppress them." Then the Guru said to the disciple, "Our dirty thoughts also come because of association with bad people. Sometimes sensuality is not there in us, but because of living with some obscene people, it dominates us." Then the disciple said, "Gurudev, you are right. I had lost my way." Then that disciple slept very peacefully that night. In the morning he did his work with full heart, and then in the morning he went to take alms from the same way where the boy was still watching those girls hiding behind the tree. The disciple took her to the river where the girls were drawing water. He asked for water from those girls, and one of those girls gave him water and touched the feet of the disciple. The disciple blessed him, "May you be well," so that the mindset is filled with positive energy. A smile appeared on his face as if he had got back something lost. He started going back on his way. Just then, the boy who was hiding behind the tree came from behind, came to the disciple and said, "What is the matter today? You have seen from close quarters. You have gone ahead of me too." Then the disciple said, "We are always busy in seeing others. Tell someone you like. If she also likes you, then get married. And before that, you become something. Identify yourself. Don't waste your time like this." Then that boy started meeting that disciple every day, and he inspired the boy not to go to the river. And then that boy started struggling to become something in his life. So you have seen what is the effect of company. Change your company. Change your thoughts. When we try to stop the impure thoughts by force, they enter us more strongly. That's why we should never try to suppress them. Then the Guru said to the disciple, "Our dirty thoughts also come because of association with bad people. Sometimes sensuality is not there in us, but because of living with some obscene people, it dominates us." Then the disciple said, "Gurudev, you are right. I had lost my way." Then that disciple slept very peacefully that night. In the morning, he did his work with full heart. And then in the morning, he went to take alms from the same way where the boy was still watching those girls hiding behind the tree. The disciple took her to the river where the girls were drawing water. He asked for water from those girls, and one of those girls gave him water and touched the feet of the disciple. The disciple blessed him, "May you be well," so that the mindset is filled with positive energy. A smile appeared on his face as if he had got back something lost. He started going back on his way. Just then, the boy who was hiding behind the tree came from behind, came to the disciple and said, "What is the matter today? You have seen from close quarters. You have gone ahead of me too." Then the disciple said, "We are always busy in seeing others. Tell someone you like. If she also likes you, then get married. And before that, you become something. Identify yourself. Don't waste your time like that." Then that boy started meeting that disciple every day, and he inspired the boy not to go to the river. And then that boy started struggling to become something in his life. So you have seen what is the effect of company. Change your company. Change your thoughts. Teacher asked the disciple, "Did you get the answers to all your questions?" Then the disciple said, "Yes, Mahatmaji, thank you." Then the guru told the disciple that when dirty thoughts come in your mind, then do not consider yourself guilty. This is the body, and all this it has learned for thousands of years. It is not going to break just because of your thinking or taking an oath. But you have that power, that energy which you have to use in balance. You are a living energy that is free to experience anything. That's why you know yourself. We learn from this story that how much our thoughts are important. Our thoughts only determine the direction of our future. We should adopt positive thoughts with full force in our mind so that we can move forward in the right direction. Thank you for joining me on this journey of embracing simplicity and finding the true essence of life. Remember, in a world filled with noise and distractions, the moments of genuine connection, beauty in the everyday, and the power of authenticity truly matter. If you're seeking inspiration to live a life of depth and meaning, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content. Let's continue to explore the ultimate sophistication together. Until next time, stay mindful and stay inspired.
Are you ready to transform your life and cultivate a spirit of gratitude inspired by the teachings of Buddhism? In today's video, we will explore 6 powerful methods to make gratitude a habit, drawing inspiration from the wisdom of Buddhism. Lesson 1. Say nice things to people. Compassion is the foundation of gratitude, and speaking with compassion is one of the most straightforward ways we can show it. Although giving compliments to others may seem like a small gesture, it may have a significant effect on both the recipient and the giver. By taking the time to say something kind to someone, you not only reinforce your own sense of gratitude, but also spread positivity. Examples of this could be thanking a co-worker for their hard work, expressing gratitude to a friend for their support, or just acknowledging a stranger's kindness. Every nice remark you speak serves as a reminder of your own and other people's goodness. Be more aware of the people you interact with in order to develop the habit of expressing kind things. Make it your goal to say something nice or complimentary to at least one person every day. It doesn't need to be extravagant or large. Even modest but heartfelt praises can have a significant impact. As you continue this practice, it will come easily to you, and you'll discover that speaking positively comes naturally. For instance, give credit where credit is due. When you see someone doing something well, tell someone if they brighten your day. These acts of generosity not only make someone else's day better, but they also warm and fill your own heart. You may teach your mind to perceive the good in people by doing this repeatedly, which will increase your gratitude for the positive things in your own life. The positive feedback loop that is produced when one says kind things to others is one of its most lovely features. When you show kindness and thanks, people are frequently motivated to follow suit. A community where everyone feels respected and loved may result from this domino effect, making people more thankful and compassionate. This is known in Buddhism as the notion of karma, according to which our deeds, whether good or evil, have repercussions that impact not just other people, but also ourselves. You can start a positive karma loop that helps everyone around you by planting seeds of kindness through your words. Lesson 2. Give thanks for what you have. Being grateful involves more than just giving others praise. It also involves developing an inner sense of gratitude for the life you have been given. Regularly thinking back on your blessings is a really effective approach to accomplish this. In Buddhist practice, cultivating appreciation requires awareness. Being completely present in the moment while maintaining an impartial awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and environment is the practice of mindfulness. You may teach your mind to linger on the good things in your life rather than what you lack by introducing mindfulness into your everyday routine. Spend a few minutes each day thinking about the things you have to be thankful for while you sit quietly. Simple pleasures, like the taste of your morning tea, the warmth of the sun, or a loved one's smile, can be considered among them. You are teaching your mind to see and value the wealth in your life by naming these happy times. A thankfulness journal is a useful tool for helping you develop the habit of reflecting on your blessings. List 3 or more things for which you are grateful each day. They can be large or small, material or immaterial. Writing them down makes these uplifting ideas more ingrained in your memory, which facilitates maintaining a cheerful outlook on life. This technique will gradually change the way you think. You'll begin to appreciate the richness of what you already have, rather than dwelling on what you lack. The core of Buddhist teachings on fulfillment and contentment is this change. Acknowledging the wealth in your life helps you lessen attachment and desire, sentiments which are frequently the main sources of unhappiness. Buddhism holds that nothing in life is permanent and that everything is transient. Your appreciation may grow as a result of this realization. You start to value the people, events, and possessions you value more when you acknowledge that they won't last forever. In this sense, being grateful becomes a means of living in the present moment to the fullest. Letting go of unpleasant memories and emotions can also be facilitated by thinking about impermanence. You can change your attention to the lessons these experiences have taught you and the growth they have enabled by realizing that pain, loss, and suffering are transient. Gratitude for both the difficult and the pleasant times in life is a fundamental aspect of Buddhist practice. Lesson 3. Take pride in your achievements. Being grateful for your accomplishments or practicing self-gratitude is something that is frequently forgotten, yet is essential to developing a grateful habit. Buddhism encourages us to value and acknowledge our own accomplishments, not out of conceit, but rather as a means of recognizing the development and advancement we have made as spiritual beings. Buddhism places a strong emphasis on the idea of the middle way, which is about achieving harmony in all areas of life, including our self-perception. While much self-congratulation can breed ego and attachment, excessive self-criticism can cause needless misery. The middle way exhorts us to be grateful and humble in the face of our successes. Give yourself a moment to celebrate every accomplishment, no matter how tiny. These are all stages on your path, whether it's finishing a job project, getting over a personal obstacle, or even continuing with your regular meditation routine. By commemorating these achievements, you develop a grateful attitude toward yourself and strengthen your sense of self-worth. Self-compassion is regarded as a necessary component of the spiritual path in Buddhism. It entails being compassionate and understanding toward yourself in the same way that you would a friend. You are more likely to recognize your accomplishments without succumbing to pride or self-doubt when you engage in self-compassion practices. To begin with, acknowledge that all of your achievements, no matter how minor, are the product of your hard work, talent, and commitment. Remember that progress is a process rather than a destination, and treat yourself with kindness. You may recognize your own potential and the good influence you have on the world around you by taking pride in your achievements. Success in Buddhism is determined by the growth of wisdom, compassion, and inner serenity, rather than by financial wealth or social standing. When you consider your achievements this way, You start to see them not as isolated feats, but as a necessary component of your spiritual development. For instance, doing a difficult assignment at work may be viewed as a success if it develops your perseverance and discipline, in addition to advancing your career. In a similar vein, working out a disagreement with a loved one can be seen as a success if it increases empathy and comprehension. When your concept of success is in line with Buddhist principles, you develop a more profound appreciation for what you have accomplished. You start to recognize the personal development each accomplishment signifies, and this inspires you to keep pushing yourself to become wiser and more compassionate. Lesson 4. Acknowledge your mistakes and express gratitude for the teachings. Failures and mistakes are frequently perceived as setbacks, but in Buddhism, they are recognized as priceless chances for personal development. You can turn obstacles into stepping stones on your spiritual journey by being grateful for the lessons you've learned from your mistakes. Buddhism holds that imperfection is an element of life and exists in all beings. Buddhism's core idea of dukkha, or suffering, serves as a constant reminder that life is full of obstacles and hardships by nature. But rather than being feared or avoided, these difficulties should be welcomed as a chance for development and learning. When you make a mistake, take a step back and consider what you can learn from the situation, rather than obsessing over it or giving up. Consider what went wrong, why it occurred, and how you may prevent repeating the same error in the future. Self-reflection is an important part of Buddhist practice because it promotes self-awareness and mindfulness. Buddhism views failure as something to be thankful for rather than something to be ashamed of. We discover the most about ourselves and our path when we fail. Every setback offers a fresh viewpoint, a lesson, or a chance to fortify our determination. For instance, if you don't succeed in reaching a goal, think about the lessons you may learn from the experience rather than dwelling on your sadness. Maybe it taught you the value of perseverance, the necessity of improved preparation, or the significance of patience. You may make a good experience out of what could otherwise look like a bad one by being grateful for these teachings. The capacity to overcome misfortune is known as resilience, and Buddhism exhorts us to cultivate it. You develop resilience by taking lessons from your failures and being appreciative of the knowledge they impart. Your sense of gratitude for the strength and wisdom you acquire along the journey grows stronger as a result of your resilience, which also helps you overcome obstacles in the future. Resilience and non-attachment are closely related concepts in Buddhist practice. You are more inclined to accept errors as a normal part of life's ebb and flow when you are not tied to a certain result or the concept of perfection. With this viewpoint, you may maintain an open mind to the lessons that every experience has to teach, which promotes a never-ending cycle of learning and development. Lesson 5. Keep thinking positive things about yourself. Thinking positively is an effective strategy for developing thankfulness. Buddhism holds that our experiences are shaped by our thoughts, and that the mind is the source of reality. You may train your mind to focus on the positive parts of your life, which, in turn, creates a deeper sense of gratitude. By deliberately repeating positive ideas about yourself, you can reinforce positive thoughts and attitudes. Repeating statements to oneself, known as positive affirmations, is comparable to the usage of mantras in Buddhism, which are sacred words or phrases repeated to focus the mind and develop particular virtues like compassion, wisdom, or tranquility. Repeating affirmations that are positive about yourself, such as "I am capable," "I am worthy," or "I am grateful for my life," might help rewire your brain to concentrate on these qualities. This exercise raises your sense of thankfulness in general, as well as your self-esteem. Buddhism holds that negativity is the mind's innate tendency, the propensity to emphasize the bad aspects of our experiences while ignoring the favorable ones is called the negativity bias. But we may teach our thoughts to get over this prejudice and concentrate on the good by practicing mindfulness and meditation. Take a minute to stop and consider when you find yourself thinking poorly about yourself or your situation. Consider whether this notion is accurate, beneficial, and kind. If not, swap it out for a more uplifting and helpful idea. This practice will assist you in gradually changing your perspective to one of appreciation and thankfulness. Repetition of positive self-talk is another way to practice self-compassion. Self-compassion is seen as an essential component of the spiritual journey in Buddhism. It entails being compassionate and understanding toward yourself in the same way that you would a friend. Positive affirmations are a great way to practice self-compassion since they help you see your own importance. This understanding contributes to the development of a solid foundation of self-gratitude, which in turn enables you to more completely appreciate the positive aspects of your life. Lesson 6. Allow positive reactions from others. Being grateful involves more than just giving to other people. It also involves allowing oneself to be blessed. Buddhism uses the idea of interdependence to teach us that everyone is interconnected and that everyone else's well-being is entwined with our own. By recognizing this dependency and cultivating a greater sense of thankfulness, you are allowing others to make you feel wonderful. Gratitude frequently overlooks the act of receiving. Many people struggle to receive compassion, assistance, or compliments from others, frequently due to feelings of pride, guilt, or unworthiness. Nonetheless, receiving is regarded as a crucial component of the giving and receiving cycle in Buddhism. Take a moment to really accept compliments, pleasant gestures, and offers of assistance from others. Let yourself experience the warmth and gratitude that follow when you acknowledge the goodness that motivated the action. By doing this, you are strengthening your own sense of gratitude while simultaneously paying respect to the giver. Having others make you feel good about yourself also improves your connections. Healthy relationships are based on kindness, gratitude, and respect for one another. In Buddhism, you are cultivating a sense of closeness and trust that is necessary for any relationship to succeed. When you let people raise you up, for instance, graciously accept a friend's offer to assist you with a chore, receiving lessens your load and strengthens your relationship with the recipient. In a similar vein, when someone compliments you, accept it politely since they are expressing how much of an influence you have on them. Buddhism teaches gratitude as a potent practice that has the capacity to change your life. You can develop a stronger sense of serenity, calm, and happiness by practicing thankfulness regularly. Saying kind things to people, reflecting on your blessings, feeling joyous about your achievements, learning from your mistakes, thinking positive thoughts about yourself, and allowing others to make you feel good are all practices that can support the growth and maintenance of a grateful heart. These are the 6 methods that we have covered. As you apply these techniques to your day-to-day activities, keep in mind that cultivating thankfulness requires awareness, tolerance, and kindness. It's a technique that calls for perseverance and a readiness to find the positive aspects of others, the environment, and yourself. Buddhism teaches us that gratitude is a way of being, a state of mind that can be developed and nourished over time, rather than merely a transient emotion. By practicing thankfulness, you improve not just your own life, but also the happiness and well-being of people around you.
Welcome to our channel, friends. The universe has a special message for you today, a revelation that may remove obstacles hindering your progress in life. With this rare and auspicious insight, the universe will open necessary doors and guide your path forward. So, stay with us until the end. Prepare your heart and mind to receive profound blessings.
Show your appreciation by leaving many likes, as this experience will be exceptional and unparalleled. When this blessing is revealed, keep it in your heart. Upon hearing it, accept this grace or teaching as if it were meant specifically for you, and quietly affirm, "Yes, I receive with gratitude." Today is a day of profound blessings that transcend our understanding. The universe looks upon you with compassion and has chosen this moment to shower abundant blessings into your life. In Buddhist teachings, reflecting on the Dharma brings blessings and guidance. Just as in the Dhammapada it is said, "The mind is everything. What you think you become." Believe that today you are chosen to receive blessings in a remarkable way. The universe walks beside you, guiding each step of your journey. It will never abandon you, even in challenging times. If you trust in this guiding presence, quietly affirm, "I trust completely in the universe's guidance and its abundant blessings." Say it with conviction, "I am blessed by the universe and receive its blessings with gratitude and joy." Feel the calm and assurance flowing through you. The universe works quietly behind the scenes, transforming every aspect of your life, including your financial well-being. Today is the day you will overcome financial challenges and embrace a life of abundance. Quietly affirm, "Yes, I am ready to release financial burdens and live abundantly, guided by the universe." Visualize any financial burdens dissolving like morning mist, making way for prosperity and abundance to flow effortlessly into your life. Remember, today the universe has chosen to bless you, always present and caring. Continue to believe, trust, and live in expectation of these divine blessings. Embrace this grace. In harmony with the universe, we walk towards a future filled with prosperity and success. The universe opens doors of opportunity and gently closes those that do not serve us. It orchestrates infinite possibilities. Reflect on the wisdom of the Buddha who taught, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." Let us quietly pray for guidance in all aspects of life. Repeat after me. May the universe guide me in every step. May it open doors of opportunity and gently close those not meant for me. Lead me towards prosperity and fulfillment. Believe that the universe hears your prayers, opening pathways that deepen your connection, promote well-being, nurture success, and foster personal growth. Repeat with me, "I believe, I trust. I open myself to the universe's blessings." Let these affirmations renew your spirit with unwavering faith. With each heartfelt utterance, you radiate a powerful energy that attracts boundless blessings from the universe. Now, let's progress on your path towards prosperity. It's crucial to seek forgiveness and release any negative influences that may obstruct your journey. Buddha teaches us the power of forgiveness and cleansing. Reflect on the words of forgiveness from the Dhammapada. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Today, let us meditate together and cultivate forgiveness. Repeat with sincerity in your heart, "May I forgive those who have caused me pain, and may I seek forgiveness from those I have wronged. May all negative influences be dispelled from my life, allowing prosperity to flow." Believe deeply that this purification is happening now, in this moment. Stay focused on these intentions, fostering a heart free from resentment and obstacles. Where do you seek blessings to flow? Whether it's healing strained relationships, restoring health, achieving career success, or nurturing personal growth, share these areas where you invite divine blessings. Remember, as you speak, Buddha listens attentively and acts with compassion. You are a conduit for blessings, guided by the Dharma towards prosperity and fulfillment. Maintain faith, trust in the path, and allow the abundant blessings of wisdom and peace to enrich your life. This video is a sign from Buddha. Stay tuned till the end. In English, here's the translation: a profound revelation awaits. Remember, dear friend, that Buddha is ever present, especially in the challenges of your journey. He is your refuge and strength. Reflect on the words of the Dhammapada: though one may conquer 1,000 times 1,000 men in battle, yet he indeed is the noblest victor who conquers himself. No challenge is insurmountable with Buddha's guidance, and no affliction overcomes you when you rely on his wisdom. Remember, he offers solace and protection, ever ready to guide you in times of need. Let us meditate together and affirm: O Buddha, I am grateful for your strength during difficult times. I trust that no affliction can overwhelm me, for you are my refuge. I believe in your healing energy and divine protection enveloping my life right now. As we offer these prayers and place our faith in Buddha, we open ourselves to receive his blessings and guidance. Buddha restores wellness and dispels all suffering. Trust in this divine energy, which is actively nurturing you. Share in the comments your faith in Buddha's healing and protection. Your testimony can inspire and fortify the faith of others seeking miracles and divine intervention. Write: I trust in Buddha's healing and protection. Today, you are chosen to receive blessings, prosperity, and a life filled with well-being. Buddha guides and safeguards you always, shielding you from harm. Whatever challenges arise, remember his steady hand ready to support and guide. Let this uplifting message resonate in your heart, spreading faith, hope, and love to all. Together, we witness the miracles Buddha manifests in our lives. Maintain unwavering faith and follow the path of wisdom, prosperity, and health Buddha has prepared for you. Your faith can illuminate paths for others, offering hope amid despair. Your journey unfolds with Buddha's constant presence. Now is the time to activate your faith and proclaim the blessings that await. Believe with conviction and gratitude: I am abundant and prosperous. Doors of blessings open effortlessly for me. My desires manifest effortlessly. I radiate love and generosity. My life overflows with divine blessings. I receive Buddha's blessings with deep gratitude. Abundance is my divine birthright. I am a beacon of light and hope to the world. My faith in Buddha guides me to fulfill all aspirations. I trust in divine providence. By trusting, you are now Buddha's transformative power to flourish, bringing boundless joy, peace, and prosperity beyond imagination. Stay steadfast in faith, knowing Buddha walks beside you, unveiling doors you never imagined. May this message fill your heart with hope, reassuring you of Buddha's boundless love and protection. May your steadfast faith illuminate each day with blessings and light. Now, with unwavering faith and profound confidence, let us make these affirmations a daily practice, deeply believing in their power to manifest blessings in our lives. Let this prophecy become an integral part of our spiritual journey. Allow the Buddha's compassionate presence to guide us towards a life filled with abundance and prosperity. Remember to share this message with loved ones, so they too can experience the wonders of divine blessings. Proclaim with heartfelt conviction: the Buddha's wisdom surpasses any challenge I may face. Buddha is supreme, the enlightened one. What I have sought is drawing near, and soon Buddha will grant me insight. I receive these blessings with an open heart. Let go of worries about the unknown. Let Buddha take charge. Buddha's nature is boundless. Surrender to the unfolding. Stay open to the Buddha's silent, powerful workings on your behalf. Today, Buddha is revealing that a path will open uniquely for you, even without your direct petition. The blessings of spiritual growth you seek will be extraordinary. Rely on faith and trust in Buddha, for Buddha has tailored extraordinary plans for you. Receive this grace and share it with all your connections. Act now, as Buddha calls upon you to transform lives around you. When sharing these messages, always say, "Buddha imparts this wisdom today." Heed its guidance. Let us unite to spread this message, transforming lives through our shared journey. Spreading enlightenment is an urgent duty. Listen attentively, for now is the time to prophesy divine abundance in your life. In the name of the Buddha, I declare you are released from darkness and entering a season of prosperity and abundance like never before. Your concerns are lifting because you are heirs to the Buddha's boundless wealth, as promised by the Buddha's teachings. As spoken in the Dhammapada, let us live happily, not hating those who hate us. Let us live happily, free from ailments among the ailing. Believe that all your needs are being abundantly met by the Buddha, who holds all resources in the universe. Embrace this grace with an open heart. The importance of sharing this message cannot be overstated. By doing so, you are spreading hope and faith, transforming the lives around you. Each time you share these words, you plant seeds of abundance and prosperity, allowing others to benefit from Buddha's teachings. Prophesy with confidence and conviction, knowing Buddha is preparing something extraordinary for you and your loved ones. Your faith and actions are key to manifesting these promises. Embrace this grace, live this truth, and share this blessing abundantly. I foresee that doors will soon open for you. Remarkable opportunities are on their way, and prosperity will flow into your life like a vast river. Your talents and efforts will be recognized and rewarded, becoming a beacon of blessings to others. At this moment, you are aligning your life with the divine path, and nothing will impede the manifestation of boundless abundance in your life. You are already a vessel of divine blessings, and they are unfolding in your life right now. Embrace this prophecy with faith and gratitude. Let us meditate together. O Buddha, I receive with deep gratitude your blessings of abundance and prosperity. I wholeheartedly believe that you will fulfill all my needs and guide me towards financial fulfillment for the benefit of all beings. Share in the comments if you are ready to embrace a life of abundance and prosperity. Comment, I affirm abundance and prosperity in my life. Remember, you have been chosen by the Buddha to experience his abundance and to be a conduit of blessings to the world. Believe, love, and anticipate the miracles that the Buddha has prepared for you. Soon the Buddha's promise will manifest, transforming your life in unimaginable ways. Maintain steadfast faith, for the Buddha performs miraculous deeds. He not only fulfills promises, but also surprises us with wisdom beyond comprehension. Know that you are not alone on this journey. Countless beings around the world are uniting their hearts and prayers in support of you. The cosmos is aligning to bring forth the blessings you await. You are part of a global community of faith and hope. As we approach the revelation, know that the Buddha is orchestrating everything in your favor. Every detail is being meticulously arranged, and the manifestation of abundance is imminent. Continue to believe, pray, and express gratitude. Stay attentive, for your life is on the brink of profound transformation. Beloved ones, today the Buddha speaks directly to your hearts. You have faced tests, yet your faith remains strong. Now, hear these powerful words resonating within you. Trust. For your faith moves mountains and attracts the Buddha's blessings. Wait, for soon the Buddha's promises will be fulfilled. Receive, for soon the Buddha's light will illuminate your path. Trust in the Buddha, for he is the master of time and space, caring for every detail. Be grateful, for gratitude attracts further blessings. Love one another, for love is the greatest gift the Buddha bestows upon us. Persevere, for your journey of faith is just beginning. Remember that he is always with you, every moment, every second. Nothing is beyond the Buddha's capabilities. Now receive his blessings like a divine embrace. and may your lives overflow with love, joy, and purpose. Soon, the miracles you've awaited will unfold, and your faith will be rewarded. In this moment, connect deeply with your spiritual path. Feel the Buddha's compassionate presence enveloping you with love and care. You stand on the precipice of divine transformation, with abundance streaming into your life. Your life is evolving with each word absorbed and each moment of contemplation. Something profound is awakening within you, opening doors to a new reality brimming with blessings and prosperity. Financial abundance is on its way. Feel it deeply. Envision wealth flowing into your life, enabling you to realize your aspirations and share with loved ones. May the Buddha's benevolent guidance continue to lead you towards a life of fulfillment and prosperity. Do not hesitate to share this message with those dear to you, so they too may experience the Buddha's blessings. Trust that the universe is managing all beyond your control. Let him take charge. Be receptive to the Buddha's silent workings today, as he acts quietly yet fiercely on your behalf. Today, the Buddha opens a door specifically for you, even if you haven't knocked. The financial blessings you seek will be extraordinary. Stand firm in faith and confidence in the Buddha, for he has extraordinary plans, uniquely crafted for you. Accept this grace and share it with all you know. With eyes closed, let's conclude with a final prayer of blessing, asking the Buddha to fulfill our prayers according to his will. Buddha, with your boundless compassion, bless all who listen so they may receive all they seek today, if it is the right time for them. Thank you, Buddha, for hearing and loving us unconditionally. We trust in you. If these words resonate with you, comment, "May the abundant wisdom of the Buddha guide us." Together, let us transform your life forever. Share this video with friends and family. Let's reach millions.
Sometimes we feel like we can handle everything that comes our way in life. Other times, even the smallest problem can seem like too much to handle. What's the reason for this? It's not really about the situations we face. Many of us have experienced being upset about something that wouldn't normally bother us. On the flip side, we can also bounce back from major setbacks, considering them just a normal part of life. The key isn't the events themselves, it's our mental strength. Mental strength helps us not to get overwhelmed by negative thoughts. It allows us to navigate the ups and downs of life each day. Similar to physical strength, mental strength is like a mental muscle that we can strengthen to boost our overall well-being. Some people can quickly recover from personal failures, while others find it harder. When life brings you down, do you easily get back up and handle things, or do you feel really overwhelmed and doubt your ability to deal with a challenge? If you're in the second group, don't worry. There are 9 Buddhist habits to become mentally strong you can learn and improve your mental resilience through practice, discipline, and hard work. Our resilience is often put to the test when unexpected and bad things happen, like losing a loved one, losing a job, or a relationship ending. But these challenges also give us a chance to rise above them and become even stronger than before. Number 1. Developing skills. Building mental strength in Buddhism involves developing skills that enhance resilience. This process fosters a sense of mastery and competency crucial during tough times. It also boosts self-esteem and problem-solving abilities. The specific skills to acquire depend on the individual. For instance, enhancing cognitive abilities like working memory or selective attention can improve everyday functioning. Alternatively, learning new hobbies through competency-based approaches can be beneficial. Learning skills in a group setting provides additional advantages, such as social support, which further nurtures resilience. In the pursuit of mental strength, the Buddhist approach to skill development goes beyond the conventional understanding of acquiring expertise or knowledge. It delves into the cultivation of virtues and qualities that contribute to a well-rounded and resilient character. The foundation of skill development in Buddhism is laid upon the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is not just a technique. It is a way of being fully present in each moment. By honing this skill, you bring a heightened awareness to your thoughts, emotions, and actions, creating a profound shift in how you navigate the intricate landscapes of your mind. Mindfulness, in the Buddhist context, is more than a stress reduction tool. It is the gateway to self-mastery. The practice involves paying deliberate attention to the present moment without judgment. Through mindfulness meditation, you develop an acute awareness of your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to respond to them with clarity and intention. Mindfulness also extends to your daily activities. Whether you are eating, walking, or engaging in routine tasks, the practice of being fully present in the moment enhances your overall awareness. This heightened awareness becomes a powerful tool in understanding the patterns of your mind and breaking free from habitual reactions. In Buddhism, the development of mental strength is inseparable from the cultivation of compassion. Compassion is not merely sympathy for others' suffering. It is an active force that propels you to alleviate the pain of those around you. By extending compassion to yourself and others, you create a reservoir of inner strength that can withstand the challenges of life. The practice of loving-kindness meditation, a fundamental aspect of Buddhist teachings, involves generating feelings of goodwill and compassion toward oneself and others. This practice not only fosters a sense of interconnectedness, but also strengthens your ability to respond to difficulties with a compassionate heart. Equanimity, a quality often emphasized in Buddhist teachings, is the ability to maintain inner stability and peace amidst the ups and downs of life. Developing equanimity does not mean becoming indifferent to the world. Rather, it involves cultivating a balanced and steady mind that can navigate the inevitable fluctuations of life with grace. Meditative practices such as vipassana or insight meditation play a significant role in developing equanimity. Through these practices, you observe the impermanence of sensations, thoughts, and emotions, gradually learning to detach yourself from their transient nature. This detachment becomes a source of strength, enabling you to face challenges without being overwhelmed by them. While the development of internal qualities is crucial, Buddhism also recognizes the importance of honing practical skills. These skills, whether professional or personal, empower you to engage meaningfully with the world. In Buddhism, the concept of right livelihood emphasizes the importance of engaging in work that is ethical, contributes positively to society, and aligns with your values. Consider your skills as tools in a toolbox, each serving a specific purpose. Regularly assess and refine these tools, ensuring they are sharp and well-maintained. This approach not only enhances your competence in various areas of life, but also instills a sense of confidence and self-efficacy, crucial components of mental strength. Number 2. Goal setting. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of setting clear intentions and goals. While the journey of self-discovery may seem like navigating through uncharted waters, having a goal provides a compass, a direction for your efforts. In Buddhist teachings, this is not about clinging to desires, but about aligning your aspirations with the greater good. Setting goals in Buddhism involves cultivating wholesome intentions, such as the desire for personal growth, compassion for others, and the pursuit of inner peace. By anchoring your actions in these positive aspirations, you create a roadmap for mental strength, guiding you through the inevitable challenges of life with purpose and resilience. In the journey of becoming mentally strong, goal setting acts like a guiding star, helping us navigate the vast sea of life. Imagine goals as little lighthouses that shine a light on the path we want to take. But in Buddhism, it's not just about any goals. It's about setting our sights on things that bring goodness not only to ourselves but to the world around us. Think of it like this. If life is an adventure, goals are like a treasure map. They give us a sense of direction, a purpose to move forward. Now, these aren't just ordinary goals like wanting a new gadget or a bigger house. Buddhist goals are more like planting seeds of kindness, understanding, and inner peace in the garden of our lives. So when we talk about goal setting in Buddhism, it's not just about what we want, but about who we want to become. It's like deciding to be a kinder person, to learn and grow, and to spread positive vibes around us. These goals become our compass, guiding us through the ups and downs, helping us stay true to our path even when the journey gets tough. Number 3. Controlled exposure. In the vast ocean of life, storms are inevitable. Buddhism teaches that mental strength is not about avoiding challenges, but about facing them with equanimity. Controlled exposure is the art of gradually confronting difficulties, allowing yourself to build resilience without becoming overwhelmed. In the Buddhist perspective, controlled exposure is closely tied to mindfulness. By being fully present in the face of challenges, you can observe your reactions without being consumed by them. This practice cultivates a sense of inner calm, enabling you to navigate the storms of life with grace and resilience. Imagine life as an ocean with big waves that sometimes splash you. Buddhism teaches us not to run away from these waves, but to face them slowly. This is called controlled exposure. It's like learning to swim little by little, rather than jumping into the deep end right away. Being mindful, which means paying full attention to the present moment, is like having a life jacket in this ocean. It helps you stay afloat when the waves get rough. By calmly facing challenges, you learn to navigate the storms of life without feeling lost or scared. Controlled exposure is not about rushing or forcing yourself into difficult situations. It's a gradual process of building confidence and resilience. So when life's waves come crashing, you can handle them with a steady heart, just like a skilled sailor steering through stormy seas. Nature of all things. To become mentally strong, one must recognize and nurture the web of connections that bind us to others. This involves cultivating meaningful relationships, fostering empathy, and understanding the profound impact our actions have on the world around us. In the Buddhist teachings, the cultivation of connections is not confined to human relationships alone. It extends to our relationship with the environment, with all living beings, and ultimately with the universe. By recognizing and embracing this interconnectedness, we strengthen our mental resilience, understanding that our well-being is intricately linked to the well-being of others. Buddhism teaches us about friendship, not just the kind between people, but the connection we share with everything around us. Imagine a giant spider web where each strand is a connection. That's how Buddhism sees life. Everything is connected. In simple terms, making connections means building bridges instead of walls. It means caring about others and understanding that what we do affects them. Think about the joy you feel when you help a friend, or the sadness when you see someone hurt. Buddhism says this connection is like a treasure. It makes us stronger. Kindness is like the glue that holds these connections together. When we are kind, we strengthen our bonds with others. Buddhism encourages us to be compassionate, to feel for others, and to lend a helping hand when someone is in need. This kindness not only helps them, but also makes our own hearts strong and happy. Connections are not only about people. Buddhism teaches us to see nature as our friend. The trees, animals, and the whole world around us are part of this big web. When we take care of nature, we take care of ourselves too. This connection with the earth is vital for our mental strength. Have you ever felt alone or sad? Buddhism believes that feeling comes when we forget our connections. When we remember that we are part of a big, beautiful web, loneliness fades away. We realize we are not alone. We are connected to everything and everyone. Think of dropping a pebble into a pond. The ripples spread out in all directions. Our actions are like that pebble. When we make good connections, the ripples of kindness spread. Others see it, feel it, and then they might start being kind too. It's like a chain reaction of goodness. Imagine your favorite building. It stands tall because it has a strong foundation. Making connections is like building that foundation for your life. When challenges come and winds blow, a building with a solid foundation stays strong. Similarly, a life built on good connections can withstand the storms of difficulty. Number 5. Avoid seeing crisis as insurmountable problems. In the face of adversity, Buddhism teaches the importance of maintaining a balanced perspective. Crisis, challenges, and difficulties are inherent aspects of life. The key to mental strength lies in how we perceive and respond to them. Rather than viewing problems as insurmountable obstacles, Buddhism encourages seeing them as opportunities for growth and transformation. The art of perspective in Buddhism involves cultivating a mindset that sees challenges as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. This shift in perception allows you to approach difficulties with a sense of resilience, viewing them as opportunities for self-discovery and evolution. Life sometimes throws tough things at us. It's like facing big problems or going through really hard times. Buddhism teaches us something cool. How we look at these tough times matters. Imagine playing a game. If you think the game is too hard, you might give up. But what if you see it as a chance to become better at it? Buddhism is a bit like wearing those positive glasses when facing life challenges. So instead of feeling overwhelmed, try to see challenges as a game to play and learn from. It's not about how hard the game is, but about the skills you gain while playing it. Number 6. Accept that change is a part of living. Change is the only constant in life, and Buddhism places a profound emphasis on embracing the impermanence of all things. To become mentally strong, one must learn to flow with the river of change rather than resist its current. This involves accepting the transient nature of both joy and suffering. Buddhist teachings on impermanence guide us to understand that clinging to the past or fearing the future only leads to suffering. By accepting the ever-changing nature of life, you cultivate mental strength that is resilient in the face of uncertainties. This acceptance allows you to navigate the ebb and flow of life with equanimity. Life is like a river, always flowing and changing. In Buddhism, they say everything is impermanent, which means nothing stays the same forever. Think about the seasons. Summer turns into fall, fall into winter, and so on. Just like that, life is always shifting. Now, the cool thing about this Buddhist idea is that instead of getting upset when things change, they teach us to accept it. Imagine you have a favorite toy, but one day it breaks. Instead of crying about it, you accept that it's broken and find new ways to have fun. That's the spirit of impermanence, accepting that everything changes and finding peace in that acceptance. When we resist change, it's like trying to stop the river. It doesn't work, and we only end up feeling frustrated. But when we go with the flow, we discover a kind of freedom. So, in the journey to be mentally strong, embrace the idea that change is a natural part of living. Be like a leaf floating downstream, going with the current instead of fighting against it. Number 7. Take decisive actions. Imagine you have a big box of toys. You can't play with all of them at once, right? So, you pick the ones you like the most. Life is kind of like that. You make choices. Buddhism says, choose wisely. It's like being a superhero with a superpower called thinking. Before you do something, think about whether it's a good choice. Will it make you happy? Will it help others? Being a decision-making superhero means not just doing things randomly. It means using your thinking power to make choices that bring good vibes to you and everyone around you. Number 8. Look for opportunities for self-discovery. Buddhism says, hey, look inside. You're full of amazing stuff. Close your eyes and think about what you love, what makes you laugh, or what you're really good at. That's the treasure. Meditation, which is like superhero training for your mind, helps you find this treasure. It's not about finding gold or diamonds. It's about finding the gold and diamonds inside you. So, every day, take a moment to explore your thoughts and feelings. You'll be surprised by the incredible things you find. You're like a superhero on a mission to discover the awesome person you are. Number 9. Take care of yourself. Imagine you have a superhero suit and the power is taking care of yourself. You eat good food, get enough sleep, and do things that make you happy. That's your superhero routine. Buddhism says you're the boss of your well-being. It's like having a pet. Your body and mind are your pets, and you're the superhero owner. Feed them good stuff, give them rest, and play with them. So, every day, make sure you wear your superhero suit by taking care of yourself. You don't have to fly or lift heavy things. You just need to treat yourself like the superhero you are.